Good evening to one and all. And this video will be the presentations for this videos which been already sent to your respective email IDs as well as on the WhatsApp group. So this topics which we are going to discuss will be two topics we are going to discuss. One will be the types of media that marketing companies have with them to promote their products, and other one will be the ethics which the marketing companies needs to follow. So first we'll deal with marketing and the types of media. Then we'll go to the ethics part. So anyways, we people know what we already know what media is all about. As media is a tool which is being used by marketers to convey the message to the people, convey the message to the target audience, and they use varieties of tools to promote their product. Now media can't be restricted to one for all the product. It has been divided into segregated. It has been divided into several types of it. So why media is important and why it changes from one product to another, because it depends on the few factors which I'm going to mention. The first factor will be on the nature of product, where it is going to be. Every product can't be the same, every services can't be the same. So every product, every service requires different amount of media coverages, different amount of promotions to be done. So that's why different types of medias are required for different, depending on the nature of the business. Then next we talk about is the market conditions, how the market requirement is. Now if under these circumstances, if you want to promote anything, maybe it's not the right platform for you to market it anyways, because you won't get any customers and you won't get any demand for the product as the situation as stands now in the country. Next, you need to also see upon the goals which each and every company has. One organization's goal will change from another. It doesn't remain the same, and you need to change according to your the working style of an organization. You need to change according to your how your product is all about and how do you internally and externally both dwell together. Next is about distribution strategies. How do you promote the products, distribute the products to the end consumers, either by using a traditional form of two-way level marketing channel, or one level, or direct communication, direct marketing between consumers and the manufacturers. How we do it depends on the appeal of the message, appeal of the advertisement. How do people take the message from you? How do people consider the message from you? That is also pretty important. The message has to go right to the public regarding to the product. It should head into a proper direction which disposes the right information about the product. That is pretty important. Then budget. A company needs to have proper budget for promoting their products. Companies without marketing today won't survive much. Survival becomes very difficult. So you need to have enough budget with you as a company to promote yourself. Competitors' choice. There are a hell number of competition and competitors today. You people have to decide to and restrict yourself to compete with whom. Always a local product should first compete with the local brand itself, then with the regional, state-wise or regional-wise or area-wise or district-wise. Then you have to head into country and then into international. That is how usually companies do think. Media availability. You need to see that whether the chosen media for your product is available and available at a cheaper price or economical base, so that you can utilize the rest remaining amount, whatsoever if it is, you can utilize it for your future products and for their promotional activities. And also it depends on your size and structure of business, how your business shapes up. So these are your few factors which we tend to talk about. That is, one depending on the nature of business, one talking about the product, one talks about budget, one talks about media availability, one talks about competitors, one talks about the appeal, one talks about distribution, another talks about advertisement goals, and another talks about marketing. Based on these, we have three important media types. First amongst them we are going to dwell with is the print media. Print medias are one which we people have seen, and we people used to have a lot of reliability from that was your newspapers, magazines and other things. However, that has been not seen today. People more or so believe in fast information, regular information, and practical information, which they think print media is unable to give them right now. Where earlier in 80s and 90s, you used to see people used to seek information from either from newspapers, magazines, brochure, flyer, pamphlets, books, all those things. Today, the ratio, however, has come down drastically, and this is basically there's no much upgradation. And if we ask ourselves a simple question, how many of us spend reading newspapers every day? That is very limited. Anyways, comes to your broadcast media, that is the highest media in our country, especially when we talk about TVs and the radios and the movie stuff. While we are watching anything on TV, hearing anything on the radio, and when we go for movies or when we are watching any entertainment shows, people tend to associate a lot of advertisements and see the products, promotional activities, and see the promotional aspects of the company, and then react according to the reviews which has been shown on the TV. So TV becomes your, broadcasting media becomes your most reliable and important document for the companies today to market themselves, so that there is mass public to get attracted. Then comes your internet media, the social media. There we talk about social networks or websites, something like I've got your LinkedIn, Facebook, a number of websites, social platforms where you people are, online forums, you got your online websites to dwell with, where you people are probably finding more trustworthy than your traditional or modern force of buying. Podcasts, where you make set of audio releases based on set of specific themes and specific topics, and you're going to listen to them and share their knowledge and seek information, communicate to the world. Few forms of internet media is that. So when we talk about broad categories of marketing, we have buzz marketing, niche marketing, we have events, sponsorship, that is one indirect marketing which is going on, promotional activities which are going on. But when we talk about the core advertisements, these three medias can be used. One is your print media, one is your broadcast media, and one is your social media. So this is when we talk about your particularly when we talk about your media and types of media. Now when we talk about your media, it's also very important that we people dwell with ethics, follow all these things within in a right conduct and right behavior. Ethics, when we people talk, basically we call that as ethic. So ethic is one which we people need to follow as an organization. We need to see the moral values is been seen. Company follow hard and fast rule of the organizations, the company laws and respective, so that company's brand also remains, and no unethical practices also can lead you to more number of people and more number of high number of market shares. So ethics is all about following your moral principles, which we communicate. When we talk about ethics in advertisements, basically it is where we govern these the same principle, concepts, values, beliefs and all when we are trading or when you are communicating with our advertisements through between a buyer and a seller. That is very important. Ethics needs to be seen in advertisements as well. What do I mean by that is that ethics, an ethical ad, example for an ethical ad should always present you the facts, right facts for the organization. It shouldn't give you false statements. It shouldn't give you fake news about the product. Present it how it is, what it is. So that is very important. Don't give any false claims. Don't you misuse the other company's image and all those things for your benefit. That is where ethical practices needs to be followed and maintain decency, and that is very important as well. And second one is also that your ethical ad should be, or ethical promotions should be, advertisements should be concerned to the product and product's usage, not with related to condemns other competitors' product or condemn anybody's feelings or hurt anybody's feelings. That is pretty important. You need to keep focusing on the promotional of the product, why you are doing this to promote your product, and to kindly do it in an ethical way. And obviously when you do these such things, probably people will believe that whatever you are showing to the public via any forms of media shows that you are absolutely true to yourself, and as a customer, I should believe this ad and I should believe this company for these things. So what should a company, basically when we say these, apart from these, what a company should see it that is, first they need to always create themselves self-regulatory rules and regulations about their norms, about their legal norms, about their decency, about their honesty claims and transparencies and all those things. Try keeping them and set up those as a main organizational policies for their organizations, and keep tracking whether they are falling in place or no, whether your advertisements, what you are doing, are ethically done, ethically created. Is there any message which is going wrong for the public in order to compete with others? That needs to be seen. Inform the customer about the self-regulatory codes of the company. Always inform the customers that our company policies are such and such, so that you are under no wrong obligations later on. That is very important. Pay attention to your complaints of the customer whenever they come. Don't ignore them, because a person who improves from his negativity only will become great. Similarly, a product, if you are facing any challenges from the customer and customer is pointing out to you any negativity, kindly work on that and see that you work again for the betterment of the people, not to take any personal grudge or personal revenge. Maintain transparency throughout the company and system. That is pretty important in the business. You know what is the result if you lose out on doing manipulations or doing unethical practices. Examples are being laid out. Satyam Computers is one way back 15 years back. IMA Jewelleries is one which we had, and a recent example we have PNB, Punjab National Corporation banks. We have fake documents being provided. Yes Bank was under controversy. So these are the people who followed unethical ways, and you saw that hurted their image, that dented their image quite badly. And ultimately customers are the ones who are going to make your brand and are going to increase your brand, and we are going to decrease your image. So please see that. Things should never be advertised, probably. Like for example, in India, if you people if I take an example, these are hypothetical examples. Pharmaceutical advertisement, they help creating awareness by creating some marquee lines about the product, catchy lines about the product, but the advertisement never shows you what side effect it has. That is right. They shouldn't show you the side. They shouldn't show the side effects. In the sense, you always see, for example, if you buy any Cerelac or if you buy any baby food product, they always promote their product, but at the same time there's a disclaimer written at the box. That disclaimer which writes, for a baby, mother's milk is the best food. That is the disclaimer which they write. So that is what they are following. They are not discouraging that a baby shouldn't have a mother's milk or mother's food, shouldn't feed. They are saying that is the best, but if it is not working, try out our product. That is best. Children's working in advertisements. If you take an example, today, watch any movie, watch any serials or any acts or any ads. If any cigarette or tobacco chewing or cigarette smoking or consumption of alcohol is being seen, there's a disclaimer being put at the bottom of your screens that smoking and drinking is injurious to health. And if any obscenes are being shown, the age bracket is given: 12 plus, 13 plus, 16 plus, 18 plus. So these are all disclaimers that if it is above 13 plus, should not the right age for the people to watch who are 13 or below 13. 18 plus, it's a major people can watch it. So children's working on the product. Hutch was an example. Vodafone, they used an advertisement where Pug was misused by the advertiser, by the company, and they filed a case against the competitors filed a case, I guess, against them, and they were asked to pay a fine, I guess, and apologize to these people. And after that, there was a revamp in their advertisements. So children's using their ads, see it that you don't misuse them in a wrong way. that is against the social practice. Then alcohols, if you people take, none of the advertisements give you saying that drink this alcohol brand is the best, take this brand as the best. Always, they first of all, they do not show you alcohol advertisements. They show also, they clearly write that smoking and drinking alcohol is dangerous to your health, save your life, don't drink. That is a disclaimer which they always give. Even with the cigarettes and tobaccos also, smoking kills, tobacco kills, and they show you that tobacco's weird scenes in the movies also when you people go. That doesn't mean that people stop buying it and people stop selling it, but at the same time the marketers also think that yes, shouldn't be consumed, but it's a big, if it is a habit of the customers, can't help it. Then ads for social issues, social causes. Types of ethical are accepted by the people, especially social causes, but sometimes moral decency has been lost, morality has been lost, no educational knowledge has been given, only again to show that my company is doing such and such practices. You people end up on doing such acts where you people more so showing a social awareness. It tend to show that you are more desperate for your promotional individual promotions, selfish promotions. At the same time, you are misutilizing something which you shouldn't. So these are few things which the advertisement and ethics needs to be followed. Ethics, as I said, moral principles and values should be done, and this is what companies should do and companies shouldn't do. Now, as I said, the presentations have been already sent to your respective email IDs. Kindly go through these videos, and along with that PPT, you can understand the explanation along with the PPT simultaneously. I'll come up with few other topics in a few other sessions, probably next time around. So for the moment, these are the two modules which you need, two subtopics you need to concentrate. Okay, thank you.